Encore. They don't just aspire to sell you a part, they are committed to offering the best value to keep your car or truck going. Encore parts are available at a variety of nationwide retailers. Visit them online at encoreautomotive.parts.
My name is Adrian, and on today's tech tip, we'll be installing the steering wheel position sensor from Encore on this 2021 Nissan Maxima. Let's get started. Anytime you work with the systems of the airbag on Nissan, you need to disconnect the battery. Let it sit for 3 minutes to discharge any electricity charge it might have. Therefore, you don't accidentally set off the airbag and cause bodily harm or some damage. There's going to be an access point on the side of the bag of the steering wheel. There should be 2 points where you can get a screwdriver in there, and you need to leverage it up to unhook one of the clips. Turn the wheel, get to the other side, and raise that clip as well. When you're reaching in there, what you're trying to do is clip this and unhook it. You pick it up and it lifts it up. Same thing with this side, and it unclips, and then from the bottom you push one up, the steering wheel comes on out. But this is what you're trying to clip when you're reaching in there. You're trying to get to those clips. All right, and then you just got to get these cables out of the way. Disconnect your horn, and then carefully from the back side you pop these up to unclip them, and just go ahead and wiggle it loose. You gotta unhook it from the little hooks it has. And just carefully put this aside. You want to disconnect any sensors that might be connected. That'll get in the way when you remove everything. We're gonna go ahead and use a size 19 socket to remove this nut. And you tap the steering wheel to get it loose, and it slides right out. Make sure you get your cables out of the way. Go ahead and place this down on the side.
Yes, sir. Okay.
So there's going to be 3 screws to take this cover off. Go ahead and pop that off. There's a connector for this one. Go ahead and disconnect everything, move it to the side. So when you pop it off, these last 2 screws. So you want to go ahead and separate this from the housing, take it off, so you get it ready for the new one. So there's little tabs around the sides. Go ahead and pop those little tabs off. This is your part. Make sure this doesn't move. Don't allow any of these parts to move. Just go ahead and remove them, put them down. Go ahead and grab your new part from Encore Automotive. Go ahead and get the tabs lined up. Make sure everything's in order, and it just pops right back into place. Go ahead and make sure all your clips are set in. The white dot should be on the up position. Go ahead and put everything back in. It clips into place. And reverse installation, put all your screws back. Get all your connectors and put them back. Make sure they're connected in properly. You want to make sure all the clips and tabs along the side are in the place. You'll hear a clip, same thing. Alright, when we line this up, we want to make sure everything's lined up. The dot and the white is up top. And get your cables fed through the bottom. Make sure this doesn't turn full around, otherwise you could damage the internal cable. And you want to torque this one specifically down to 25 foot-pounds. So now you want to get your airbag and get everything put back together. It's color coordinated, orange with orange, yellow with yellow, and this is your horn cable. So these only go in one direction. Go ahead and put them in. They slide right on. Once they slide on, you push the black safety, lock it into place. And go ahead and make sure that they're in. Don't forget to connect this. And then it all goes back into place. Make sure all these cables are tucked in as well. Once it's in position, go ahead and give it a firm push. And you're all set. Once you're done with your installation, you want to go ahead and reconnect your battery. Start with your positive side first, and then your negative. Go ahead and make sure you tighten it down nice and tight. All right, you want to connect to the computer to the vehicle, let it get loaded, bring up everything, make sure there's no fault codes, and we'll go ahead and check that out. And I'm using a Control 3 software attached to our Tough Book by Panasonic. And when you disconnect the vehicle's battery, there's some codes in there from the past that'll pop up. Go ahead, we'll erase those, get the system cleared up. We'll go ahead into the ABS control unit so we can go ahead and command the steering wheel position sensor to relearn. You want to make sure the steering wheel is straight, facing forward, the wheels are straight before we start. And go ahead and tell the computer to tell the car. Adjustment complete, it's marking complete. Want to make sure no fault codes pop back up and we're good to go.